almost at the end of Q1 and some of us are slowly slipping off from our New Year resolutions. I know it's not easy even for me. Sometimes when making plans and goals, we mostly forget that obstacles are a thing and they are bound to come up. Which is why we always need constant reminder of what we want for ourselves and why we do the things we do. I know beginning of the year, some of you must have probably thought of leveling up massively and all the great things you want to achieve. In this video, I'm here to remind you and awaken your spirit. I'm going to share with you some of the ways you can level up massively in 2022. Before we proceed, my name is Chidinma Otutu. I am a content creator here on YouTube, and on this channel, I mostly talk about personal finance and self-development. If that sounds interesting to you, kindly support us by clicking on the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Now let's get into the video. I just want to tell you not to give up on yourself in 2022 already. It's still too early to do that, and there is so much to hope for and live for, which is why these tips are here to guide you. To greatly level up in this 2022, the first one on the list is manifestation and self-love. I know a lot of you think you're not good enough, you're not always working hard enough, good things do not always come easily to you. You say all sorts of negative things about yourself, but you're usually the first person to congratulate or compliment everybody else, even with their smallest achievements. It happens to the most of us. I am here to tell you today to stop that. The universe listens. I'll tell you for sure that every single thing I have achieved and owned today, I manifested. I always say positive affirmations and declarations. I have noticed that whenever I do that, say for example, I want something and I tell myself you will have it. When I try it, I actually succeed. Yes, I will struggle, there will be challenges, but I end up getting it. If you're someone who doesn't love yourself, why would you punish another person to love you? It has to start from within. When you love yourself, it reflects on the outside. You will learn what kind of love you take from people and how people are supposed to treat you. If you love yourself, you would want the absolute best for yourself, which will be saying, good things about yourself, manifesting all the positive good things of life. Love starts from within. I wake up every morning and tell myself, I love me, I am enough, I am going to do the best for me, I will achieve everything I put my mind in. Tell yourself how good you are, recognize your weakness and work towards making yourself a better person. Stop thinking that every other person is great and you're the worst. Show yourself some love, give yourself credit. Now this brings me to the second one, which is have a plan. Having a clearer picture of where you want to be is one step towards getting there. Not the vague, oh, I have it in my memory attitude. They say that the shortest pencil beats the longest memory. Write down your plan. It mustn't be in a fancy place, but should be somewhere you can easily access. We have lots of applications where you can jot down things. Sit down and plan where you want to be, what you want to achieve. When you have them in your memory is a bit vague because you probably won't even know how long it will take for you to achieve some things. But when you write out the plan, it gives you a bigger picture of what you're working with. You want to be a lawyer, you want to own a home, you want to own a car, pen them down. Plan it out even when it looks too big. When you do it, you can begin to break them down into smaller goals so they don't look very scary anymore. Then write out how you're going to execute them. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect. Once you've written them down, it gives you a clearer starting point and a beautiful picture of, oh, this is achievable. Try to visualize the kind of life you want for yourself. What you're doing now, will it lead you to the kind of life you want for yourself? They say an idiot with a plan can beat a genius without a plan. This brings me to the third one, which is consistency. Consistency. This has to be one of the hardest of all habits I'm trying to improve on. Consistency is a critical driver for success. Being consistent means dedicating yourself to your goals and staying focused on all the things and activities to achieve the goal you have set for yourself. It requires a long-term commitment for you and involves sustained effort in doing actions repeatedly until you achieve your goals. When you're consistent in something, it helps you form habits that become almost second nature. One of the key importance of consistency is that it helps you when the motivation isn't there. A lot of people like me struggle with consistency because of lack of patience, desire for instant gratification, lack of clarity and focus, and so many other things you probably know of. Someone said, small discipline repeated with consistency every day leads to great achievement gained slowly over time. Are there some things you really want to be good at, but you start and then you give up just almost immediately? Maybe because you weren't patient enough? We have tried being inconsistent for so long. Let's try being consistent at something for a whole year. They say good things take time. Do not be too in a hurry to see massive improvements or change. Keep at it. Do not give up. Let's see what changes we'll observe when we become consistent. This brings me to the fourth one, which is spend more time with yourself. A lot of people run away from themselves. You always want to be around people. You never want to be alone or spend time with you. Your young age are your selfish years. The sad truth is that the time we have lost can never be gotten back. All the time you spend on irrelevant things, reduce them and try to work on yourself. Be it taking a break, reading a book, developing a skill, building that product, replying that mail, creating that content, applying for that job, getting to know who you really are. Do not be afraid to discover you. You'll be very surprised at how great and how wonderful you are. This brings me to the fifth one, which is facing your fears. Fear is a really terrible thing in the sense that it cripples the daylight out of you. You have a lot of dreams, ideas you know would be really great, but you're letting fear stop you from sharing it with the world. One thing I know is that most of the things I've always wanted and gone for, I did it with fear and I actually came out stronger. Sometimes when fear wants to take over, I ask myself one question: what is the worst that can happen? Yes, I have failed more than I have actually won, but when I win, it covers for the losses. Fear will let you think staying in your comfort zone is super cool. Don't let it stop you from chasing your dreams and getting that beautiful life you know you deserve. Admit that you're scared and do it scared. Do it afraid. At the end, you will realize there was really no need to be scared in the first place. Now, this brings me to the sixth one, which is being too comfortable and the comfort zone. The way a lot of us have built mansions and castles in our place of comfort is very funny. Your future self will be looking at you like, dude, what's up? It's good to actually know that nothing good grows in the comfort zone. You want that extraordinary life, you have to do the extraordinary thing. Does it need an hour? Add 2 more. You need to put in that extra in the ordinary. You need to have that zeal. Be ambitious. Yes, let's say for example you just achieve something. Yes, by all means celebrate through the roof. You totally deserve it. You worked for it. Take your time to soak it in, no matter how little the win is. But then know when you're getting too comfortable. Miles Monroe, which is one of my best and greatest motivators, said the greatest enemy of progress is your last success. You could become so proud and comfortable of what you've achieved or accomplished that you stop moving ahead to what you can still accomplish. Do not get too comfortable, it's very risky. The seventh one is the circle of people around you. What is your circle like? Are your friends and family your frenemies? By this, I mean instead of lifting you up, making you better, positive energy, love, encouragement, necessary push and support, rather you're getting the total opposite. You need to rearrange yourself. Energy matters a lot in leveling up and becoming who you want to be. Do not surround yourself with anything or anyone that doesn't give you out the kind of energy you need to achieve whatever plans you have for yourself. We are taking charge of our lives in 2022 and doing better for ourselves. When we fail, we rise and try again. It's not going to be easy, but we can do it. Patience is key. Remember, you can't get a baby in 1 month by impregnating 9 women. Sometimes good things just take time. When we strive to become better, everything around us just becomes better too. Life has given us all the pieces needed to achieve exceptional success, wellness, and health, but has left us to put the pieces together. I don't know what you're going to do with all this information. I hope that this video was very beneficial to you. I also needed to hear these words for myself. So this brings me to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment, like the video, and also subscribe if you haven't. I also have a vlog channel where I'm not this serious. The link will be in the description box. Check it out and also support me there. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and I'll see you in my next one. And I wish you all the best in this 2022. Let's take charge of our lives, grow, elevate yourself, read books, listen to podcasts, get better. Yes, there are going to be challenges, but we are going to conquer in 2022. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.